If you guys need Ultimate Team coins, go and check out igsky.com. Their link will be down in the description. They have a variety of different ways of delivering coins, even with the price caps. They're fast, cheap, and reliable. Use code CAPGUN to get yourself a discount. You're right, guys, it's CapGun Tom here, and welcome to episode number 97 of Building Bayern. Now, unfortunately, we have to start this episode off by making another addition to our checklist. Yes, there was an informed Bayern player, and that informed Bayern player was none other than Boatengg. 88 rated. Now, is this a problem for the series? Well, yeah, of course, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult, but overall, it's not too much of a problem. I think the informed Boatengg coming out will mean that the 87 man of the match Boatengg's price will drop, and therefore, you know, it will actually sort of balance it out, and it won't be that much of a big deal. But anyway, guys, if you are enjoying this series still, make sure you smash that like button. Let's see if we can get this video to 3,000 likes. I'll try and get you another episode of Building Bayern on Monday, which is only 2 days away, so smash that like button now. Now, unfortunately, I can't show you all the players having sold in my trade pile, and my footage actually corrupted, which was really frustrating. Nothing I could do about it, but we've got the rest of the footage, so it's okay. We managed to sell everything. We're on about 1.3 million coins, which is absolutely insane. Not doing too badly on the trading front since the price caps came in, and hopefully we can keep it up and sort of push towards those much bigger signings. Now, we managed to draw our first game in Division 1. We're hoping to obviously try and get a title here, and you can see that we're up against, well, a team with legend Laudrup brothers in it. Quite an interesting team as well. And the Laudrup brothers were an absolute pain in my arse this game. We managed to take the lead early on through Lewandowski, but then you can see here Laudrup going through, no idea which of the Laudrups it is, but he goes through nonetheless, and he puts it into the back of the net to make it 1-1. Very frustrating. He wasn't all that good a player, to be honest, and it was quite annoying that he actually was in this game at all, but that's FIFA for you sometimes. The ball just drops kindly for them, and before you know it, they're through on goal, and they've scored, as you can see there. Boatengg just didn't put the chase in that he should have done. I have no idea what I was doing there. Maybe I looked away from my screen or something, and I was definitely punished for it. Anyway, thankfully, the FIFA gods were shining on me today, and as you can see, we managed to win the game in the 90th minute with a pretty BS header, I won't lie. A little bit of AIDS, but don't worry, the AIDS always comes back to bite you in the arse. It's just karma, basically. If you get AIDS, you know your opponent's going to get AIDS at some point, and this definitely happens in this episode because there is plenty of AIDS in it. Now, you can see here we got the stats on screen for you. Lewandowski, 94 goals in 135 games, Ribery, 69 in 135. What I'm most annoyed about with the price caps is that my team's value is depreciating. All that hard work we've put in to trade our way up to the really, you know, quite high coin brackets is actually being undone by EA as they keep dropping all the players' prices over and over again, which means our team is worth less. And yeah, it's just frustrating because what I could have done is, realistically, when the price caps came in, sold everything that I had just before the price caps came in, got the maximum amount of coins that I was ever going to get for those players, and then literally just stopped playing this series for like maybe a month, 2 months, and we'd probably be in the same position we are now, because obviously I would still have all the coins, all the players would have dropped, I brought them back, and they would have been a lot cheaper. But, you know, hindsight's a beautiful thing, isn't it? And what would we have done for all these months? We wouldn't have had Building Bayern to keep us entertained. Now, we're in our next game, and as you can see, we're 1-0 up. We actually managed to make it, well, I thought we were going to make it 2-0. As you can see, we hit the post there, and it's just typical, isn't it? You hit the post, and then before you know it, your opponent, he springs a counter-attack. Not a particularly good one. I think there's like 3 passes between sort of like him getting the ball from that post hit and him scoring, which is, you know, just frustrating. Over the top balls, they're overpowered as hell, we all know it. But one thing I have found on this game, and in fact on all FIFAs, if you can intercept the ball from kickouts, like you know, goalkeeper kickouts, head it straight back in, you are in for a really good chance of scoring a lot of goals, because their defence is out of position, they're panicking because they've made a mistake, and you can score a lot of goals. And as you can see here, we actually managed to score a lovely hat-trick with Iron Robin, and that is his 6th hat-trick of the series. Lovely stuff from the man himself, and yeah, we actually end up winning the game there pretty comfortably, 3-1. So good stuff from the team, very happy with their performance, and hopefully we can continue it on in this division and, you know, get the result that we want. We want that title, we want another title. Now, we are looking for another game here. We're going to dive straight into it. Come up against a team called Zlatan's Nostrils. Quite funny, considering Zlatan obviously has a massive nose and therefore big nostrils, probably similar to Fern Cotton. But there you go, and we are going up against this team, which is a 4-3-3 BPL side with Sturridge, Hazard. You know, it's got what's his face, Sanchez in there. Pretty much the strongest sort of like BPL side you could expect to come up against. And yeah, lovely goal from Lewandowski. No chance the goalkeeper saves that when he shoots with his left foot. And then, of course, here's the aids that I was talking about. Look at this. Boom. Straight off one of my players. Ricochets into the back of the net. And it's 1-1. Very, very annoying. Then, look at this. What are you doing, Lam? Just get that ball. Because he missed it, he gets a chance. He does hit the bar unbelievably twice before putting it into the back of the net. I didn't win a single header, considering they're defenders and they're up against like midfielders and strikers. You would have expected them to win at least one of those 3 headers, but apparently not, and he ends up scoring. Now he does score again. I was on attacking, obviously, to try and get back into it, which, you know, it's sort of like a 50-50 shot. You know, maybe it'll work, or you're probably going to end up conceding more goals. So we managed to get one back, but unfortunately it was too little too late to actually sort of like get back into this, and it ends 3-2. Very frustrating, and our first loss of the season. Not that we really deserve to win, having a look at the stats there. Now, we have done some trading. I know you guys love the trading. I decided to do sort of like semi-price fixes. You can see here a Van Green that I'm going to be picking up for 201k. The next one on the market is actually like 350, I believe, or something like that. Now, I think that we end up listing this up for like 300k. And the other player is actually listed up before the prices of him dropped. You can see he's been price capped, and if there's one up for like 350 and his max price is 310, you know his price has dropped. Anyway, we list him for 300, so that's potentially like 90, maybe 85,000 coins after tax. That would be an absolutely amazing trade if he manages to sell. Just trying to, you know, pick him up and flip him. It's a risky strategy, but, you know, hopefully it's going to work. And I do it with a couple more players. You can see I'm going to pick up this Rabiot for 47,000, pretty much 48,000. I'm going to be listing him for, I think, 54 to make like maybe 3 or 4k profit, which isn't too bad at all. And yeah, everything's going well on the old trading front, and I'm not done. I ain't done. There's more to come. You can see I found this silver in form Gonzalez. You know, I was like, you know what, there's not that many of them. There's only 4 on the market. Let's price fix him. They were all about 95k, maybe 100k. Pick them all up, and the next one is 180 now. Again, he has been dropped in price, so I listed them all up for max. Well, I listed one at a time up for max to try and get rid of them. I had the entire supply. There was none others on the market. So if someone wanted that Gonzalez, which, you know, they probably will because he's a fast left winger that's silver and he's in form, I would have all of them, and people wouldn't have a choice of which one they bought. So there you go. That's how a price fix works, basically. That's how a price fix works. That's what I'm trying to get across here. I'm pretty sure you guys know how a price fix works by now anyway. But anyway, you can see here we're in our next game against a 4-3-1-2, sort of like interesting hybrid. And you can see he takes the lead. Annoyingly, it was like a long shot. I hate it when people score long shots against me. I feel like it's just them, you know, trying to get lucky, basically. But it was a lovely shot. I don't want to take anything away from Aguero. There's the aids again. You know, we got 1 aids go our way, and now we've had 2 go against us. We do manage to pull one back here. As you can see, Ribery flies through on goal and puts that one away. But unfortunately, this guy was a complete and utter dickhead, and he passed it around the back for the remainder of the game to give me no chance of getting back into it. It's just not fair. It's not fair, and it's so difficult to get the ball off a Division 1 player when they're passing around the back, because, you know, they're a good player. They're not going to make all that many mistakes. And as you can see, we did actually have more chances, but he ended up walking away the winner. That's the end of the episode, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Smash that like button if you have. Let's get to 3,000 likes. I'll upload another episode of Building Bayern as soon as possible. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, but other than that, I'm going to have to leave it there, and I will see you all next time.